Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by Shaq and the Jet. Our featured matchup tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, this is not a team you can ignore as we get closer to the playoffs. They're definitely a threat. In the standings, they're 8 games off the pace set by the leaders. Shaq, with the regular season winding down, playoffs approaching, what's the difference in the locker room between a team that knows they're in the playoffs and a team that knows they won't make the playoffs?
Well, for teams on the outside looking in, it can be demoralizing. You have to find ways to stay motivated, and you got to embrace the spoiler role. Let's be the team that, no one really thinks they're going to get in. Let's spoil some plans for some people. Let's send some other people fishing instead of people sending us fishing.
Fishing season. But listen, I would say this. I think I missed the playoffs 1, 2, 3 times in my career.
There he goes talking about himself again.
But it never
Ernie.
felt right. It never felt right.
When you weren't part of that?
No, you're missing the sense of optimism and excitement. You know what they used to call me in high school, right?
Mr.
Excitement.
Mr. Excitement.
No
Yeah,
question.
they did.
So
Ernie.
no question that the playoffs are where you want to be.
1,319.
What's that?
That's how many times he's talked about himself.
Okay. Well,
you can do that when you're Mr. Excitement.
no question.
guess you
I was
can.
Mr. Excitement. And you know what else they used to call me?
Mrs. Excitement.
No. The gas station. You know why?
Why?
Because I filled it up. 30 points a game.
Oh, wow, that's great. And then the Jet was just an afterthought.
No, that's after.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
1,321.
It's a West versus East contest here in the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, as the Bulls play one at home. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. A quick trip here for the Rockets, just one game away before heading back to Houston. Sitting at third in the West, there's no question this is a top-notch team.
And I think for the Rockets, they're well above the position they were expected to be in at this stage. Now the question becomes, can they keep it up in the playoffs?
And with that comes the added pressure for sure. But I think they're up for the challenge.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Harden and Ariza, the athletic wing pair. Anderson is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Beverly in at the point guard. Now, here's Grant. Lopez outside, pass to Wade. The putback, second chance shot, and another shot, and it's Lopez laying it in.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Simple rule of team rebounding. Everyone needs to box out someone when the shot goes up. A number of assignments were missed right there.
Here is Harden. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Capella. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Oh, man, Capella absolutely destroys the opposition on the offensive glass, using that gigantic body of his to snag down second chance opportunity.
Now here's Wade. And Chris, so much on the line for both of these teams.
Oh, yeah, this one should have the feel of a playoff game. Both teams know exactly what is on the line.
Now, here is Harden after Dwayne Wade's miss. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Now, here's Grant. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando. The 9-foot shot, and the shot is good. Wade's got his first basket of the night. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here is Harden. 35 points for him last game against Utah.
Don't forget about his playmaking. Kept his head up, found his teammates all night.
And here's Anderson from the arc. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Grant with the ball. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Lopez kicks to Wade. And it's good off the back rim and in. On defense, Chicago. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
I mean, you're exactly right. And certainly, if you're not hustling on defense, that's a double whammy. The offense definitely couldn't recover from that.
Butler on the wing. Shoots. Another one falls for Chicago.
Man, so confident offensively. He's helping dictate the pace out there.
Ariza sends a screen for Harden. Down low, here's Capella. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And Capella is very efficient down deep, using his muscle to get off the shots he wants inside. But when you watch Clint Capella play, you notice how smooth he moves for a center of his size. He gets off the floor easily to contest shots or grab boards. He can cover a lot of space in a short amount of time when acting as the help defender.
And the free throw, no good. And with Capella in his movement, you also like what it does for him in transition.
Well, don't forget, Capella has that deceptive limp, too. You don't think he can take off from that far out and get a shot. But all of a sudden, boom, he's dunking right there on your dome or throwing your shot out to the third row for a souvenir for some kid to take home.
Now, here's Butler. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to speak with Fred Hoiberg for a minute. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. That's a potent offense they're up against right now, and they know it.
And that's why they've got to be ultra-focused at the defensive end right from the tip.
Well, they have some difficult questions to answer. Who do they double? Which shooters are they willing to leave open to do that? Or do they just play it straight up? We'll see.
The first free throw is good. And we see the growth of the three-point shooting big man, the stretch four, if you will. Ryan Anderson was at the forefront, it seems, of that movement.
Yeah, especially at his volume of threes. He's never been just a secondary floor spacer. He's a go-to scoring threat with his outside shooting.
Both free throws good from Anderson.
Not your run-of-the-mill big man from the line. This guy can stroke it.
And here is Grant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Lopez a screen near the three-point line. It's Wade. No good off the back of the rim. Leaves the dishes to Harden. Here's the screen. Anderson the screen. Shot clock at 5. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. It's all knotted up.
And Harden is deadly in the pick-and-roll sets, whether he's shooting or passing. The D knows they're in trouble when he's involved.
Now Grant. Lopez outside. He dishes it to Wade. Lopez inside. Capella covering. Kept alive. Grant outside. Dishes it to Lopez. Wade passes to Butler. And the rejection by Harden. Now here's Anderson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
What amazing concentration from Ariza. So good at welcoming these hits and finishing his style.
Laverne, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. For Houston, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Well, the crowning moment for the Rockets' franchise history has to be their back-to-back titles in '94 and '95. Jordan was out of the league, and it was time to shine for Houston. Hakeem Olajuwon led their team to their only 2 titles in franchise history.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Nice off-the-ball movement and action to free him up for a shot. He makes it on a regular basis. Outstanding work.
Now, here's Capella. He's coming off a 19-point game against Utah.
Oh, and don't forget about the heavy lifting he did on the glass all evening. He controlled the game in a number of ways. Just an unbelievable effort on the glass tonight.
And with the Rockets' pair of titles, what a scrappy group of teams those were. Drexler and Olajuwon were the stars, but everyone could play on their team.
But what is really wild about the 95 run is that the Rockets were a 6th seed. That was the lowest seeded team to ever win the NBA Finals.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
Oh, they really made a mess of that one. That really should have been an easy basket.
Now, here is Harden. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Capella kicks to Harden. From past the arc. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. He feeds it to Laverne, and Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Harrell comes in for Anderson, and Eric Gordon subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
And when you talk about what a two-way player is in the NBA, Jimmy Butler epitomizes that. I mean, he can carry a team on offense in so many ways. You know, he came up more so as a defender and has continued to wear that role with pride. And I think that's one reason why, if you're a Bulls fan moving forward, you have to feel good knowing that he's one of the cornerstones of your franchise.
It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. You take a look at the Warriors. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Houston, just a couple spots back.
And I think for the Rockets, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
It is really impressive. When you consider how far they've come, it is a stellar achievement.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And usually you hear the two-way player and someone is talking about a big man. But Jimmy Butler can make that impact as a guard.
And that is what makes him special. I mean, few shooting guards can match his prowess and wingspan, coupled with his defensive instincts. And his leadership comes from the fact he plays on both ends of the floor.
Well, we know about a quarter of the league's players come from all over the map, all over the world. Who are some of the best foreign players in the NBA?
Well, come on. For a long time, it's been Ginobili, Dirk Nowitzki, the Saul brothers. But now, there's some other ones. You look at Al Horford, Steven Adams, and, of course, a young Kristaps Porzingis.
Yes.
These guys have something to show.
Absolutely.
And really, you got to commend the Bulls for the success they've had in the draft. When you look at that roster, you see a ton of big-minute players who were drafted by the Bulls. They've done a great job of finding players to fill roles within that team.
Now, here's Butler. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Butler against Williams. Nailed from three-point land. And with the Bulls and their draft success, a lot of it has come with picks, Greg, later on in the draft.
Yeah, the last lottery pick the Bulls had was Derrick Rose. Not a bad one there. But since then, they've drafted or made trades on draft day to find a ton of rotation players. Give a lot of credit to their scouting department for their continued success.
Now, here is Harden from the arc. Laverne grabs the miss. Butler kicks to Mirotic. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Takes a three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Harden outside. Harrell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Mirotic.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
2 shots.
That's good from Harrell. And the Rockets have a big fan base in Texas and the surrounding area. There's no doubt. But they also, Chris, have one of the biggest fan bases overseas.
I mean, well, let's be honest. The reasoning for the huge Chinese following, of course, was Yao Ming. Yao was not only an incredible player, but a huge ambassador for the sport and the Rockets. Amazing that his impact and fandom still can be found with the Rockets, even years after his retirement.
One thing the Bulls have to deal with that is unique to their franchise, Greg, is a extremely high expectation factor from their fan base.
And when you have a rich franchise history like the Bulls, it's a double-edged sword. Fans can always look back at the great years in the 90s, but they'll always long for a return to those days, and sometimes the expectations can be too much.
They get it again. Here's Nene, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
For Houston, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And that one falls for Nene. Sam Decker's checked in for James Harden. No good on the second free throw.
Look at this Rockets team. As impressive as they are on the offensive end, they do have their weak spots. One big one is rebounding and closing out possessions. They just give up way too many second chance looks.
Now here's Rondo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And there's the foul. It's on Sam Dekker. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here is Rondo. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Mirotic. This one for 3. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Mirotic has got it all tied up now for the Bulls. The Rockets have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And the rebounding problems of the Rockets, Chris, makes a lot of sense with their lineups. They often will go small at the forward positions for stretches of time.
Well, that's their weakness, and that's the part where they can fall behind with rebounding. A lot of it is that they get out of position too often. Rebounding is one reason why they can falter defensively for long stretches at a time.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Well, Chris, we're seeing around the NBA, from the Warriors to the Spurs to so many, the value of great passing from all 5 positions, but especially the big men, especially the front court. In your opinion, what advantages does a big man have as a playmaker?
Well, the big man has many advantages. One, if he's a beast on the post like he should be, Kevin, he should be drawing double teams. And what does that allow? That means that there are 3-on-4 on the rest of the play, 3 defensive players against 4 offensive players. And if he swings that ball quickly, just let the mathematics alone do the trick, and you move that ball and you'll have an advantage. What else does it do? Sometimes the player is taller and he can see over the defense and maybe attack from angles that shorter players can't do. And third, what does it do? Big guys on defense are not used to playing outside of the free throw line defensively. And so therefore your defender may not be as strong and therefore get his hands on deflections and things that you may see happening from guards. So yeah, you're right. The big fellas that have always been some of the best players in the post have been some of the best passers. And right now you're seeing that in order to be in the game, you're going to have to make your teammates better and not just be an endless hole in there when they throw the ball to you.
Great perspective. Now here's Payne. Nene unable to get his shot to go. Drills the three-pointer. 6 points for Nikola Mirotic.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
A minute 20 left to play in the first. Williams for 3. Another miss by Williams.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And Mirotic has it in the corner. And the Bulls, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Gordon dishes to Nene. Here's Decker. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Rockets have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
Free throw good from Gordon. Well, it's no secret, Chris, that Mike D'Antoni is an offensive-minded coach.
Well, everywhere he's gone, offense has not been the problems for his teams. He's long been regarded as the mastermind of one of the best offensive teams ever with the Suns. A lot of his assistants from those days are now head coaches in the league or in front offices.
Here's Zipser. Passes it to Mirotic. Off with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And stolen by Mirotic. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Sam Decker.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Mirotic. And so Mirotic nails both of them. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Williams against Rondo. Williams kicks to Nene. Over in the corner, Decker. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Gordon. Here's Nene. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bulls out front. They're up by 6. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And a guy who seems to improve every season, Jimmy Butler. He spoke.
It's crazy because I never thought that anybody would be preparing to guard me night in and night out. But they do. I have to learn to cope with that and still find a way to be successful on both ends of the floor. And it's a learning curve for me also, but I'm figuring it out.
And hard to doubt the dedication of Jimmy Butler. He's found a way to overcome obstacles at each important point along the way.
You know, he's a self-made player, and if Butler can stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Yeah, and starting off with a nice rhythm, then the snowball. They're looking kind of invincible right now.
So on the floor for Houston, Trevor Ariza out there with Decker. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Gordon, and it's Beverly in at the point guard position. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, a lot of Thunder fans still lamenting the trade of James Harden to the Rockets a couple of years ago when he became a superstar, but Harden doesn't. He said recently, "This is beyond my expectations. If I'd stayed in OKC, I'd still be in a good situation, but I don't think the sneaker deal and these other opportunities would have happened." He added, "Look, this is a grind. Every time you lose, you're blamed. For me, it's about continuing to work and focusing on what I can control." Kevin?
He deserves that top billing, DA. Thanks. Now Rondo after Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go. Lopez passes it to Wade. Fires from 14. And no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Kicks it to Beverly. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. No good with the triple. The Bulls leading by 10. Rondo with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Lopez outside. Wade dishes to Lopez. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. 4th in steals, 11th in assists, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his third foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. The Rockets also changing it up. Anderson, Gordon. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Down low, it's tipped. Wade outside, fires from deep, bangs home the trifecta. Wade's got 10.
And that's what happens when you have little to no communication defensively. He has the stroke to burn you from out there. Don't you see that?
Now, here's Capella. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Oh, Harden really gets going down inside. I mean, he isn't afraid of anyone, not even the big guys roaming nearby.
Here's Wade. James Harden picking up that last basket. Wade kicks to Lopez. Butler on the wing. Ariza covering. Butler passes to Lopez. Can't hit that one. So Houston will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
That was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
And they tried to adjust, but every play they ran, better one.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Bobby Portis has checked in for Mirotic, and it's Payne in for Dwayne Wade. Chris, so often we'll see one play in a game that seems to change the mentality, the momentum, the feel on the floor. As a player, do you feel it when one play, just one play, can alter the mood of a game, change the pace of a game?
Well, yeah, Kevin, you can definitely feel it. I mean, a lot of times, you know, you're trying to invoke it, implore it. You're trying to speak it into existence.
Yes.
So You know, if you see someone that gets a big steal when you need one and you guys have been, you know, plotting for it on the sideline in the huddle, or if you see a guy hit a big three that ties up the game and, you know, it's a 17-4 run and it makes everyone believe, and then the roar of the crowd and how that goes, you know, momentum is definitely tangible. You know, when you see someone get dunked on and one poster, take the lead up by one, crowd goes crazy. You know, I believe, you know, it actually affects you physically.
Yes.
You know, your heartbeat, your pulse, you know, your endorphins, your adrenaline, everything gets going. So, yeah, you definitely can feel when the play alters the mood of the game.
Great way to put it. Anderson wide open. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Oh, you have to like the play call there. Caught the defense napping a bit.
And Ariza isn't a guy you build a team around, Chris, but he is a solid starter in the NBA.
And he's a guy that's supposed to get more credit for his tenacity on the defensive end. His frame and defensive fundamentals allow for a lot of flexibility from his coach. He still has fast hands and is always up there in steals when the season comes to a close. And a crafty pass into the lane, perfectly executed.
Bulls have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Lopez. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Beverly against Grant. Beverly dishes to Capella. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Capella's got 6.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Payne kicks to Portis. Back to Payne. Down low. Here's Lopez. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Last time they met in Houston.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Well, their bench provided that spark. Points they may not have had otherwise. I thought that was really the difference in this game.
Now Grant. James Harden missing on the 3. Grant. That's good. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
Confidence is contagious, and when you see a guy like that finishing over a bigger man, it's got to motivate his teammates.
Now, here is Harden to the paint, and the pass to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. Another miss by Harden.
Oh, man, his form seems rushed today, like he's trying to get rid of the ball as soon as he gets it. That's why barely anything is going in for him.
Lopez kicks to Grant. There's the pick. Feeds it to Payne. Again, Chicago. And here's Beverly. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the middle. Here's Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now Grant. Lopez outside. Ariza against Butler. Back to Lopez. Missed inside.
Cold start to this game for him. A lot of his shots have been off.
Here's Anderson, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. For Houston, they have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line. The Bulls leading by 9. Grant the pass to Lopez. Now here's Payne. He's got 5. The shot's good. Lopez has got 7 now in this quarter.
He continues to build on his outstanding play during the first quarter.
Now a timeout called by Houston. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Chicago making a switch here. And we should take this time now to show you the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These teams have been outstanding on the offensive glass this season. The Bulls in second.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Now here's Beverly. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Well, he struggled out of the gate, but now he's really cooking in the second quarter.
Here's Payne. They set the pick. To the paint. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Houston making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Patrick Beverly. The Bulls shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Rockets trail by 12. Harden with it. 8 points for him. Anderson can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The feed now to Lopez. There's the dish to Payne. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Nice shot by Portis.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Harden outside. And he converts the layup. Harden's got 10 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Zipser. He's guarded by Williams. Payne in the post. Right wing. Three-pointer. Butler. The Rockets pull it in. Nene's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Williams. The 3 from Harden. And the 3 ball is good. Harden's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Oh, he has been dominant on offense. Who knows where they'd be in this game without his efforts?
Payne kicks to Lopez. Butler against Ariza. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
The Bulls making a switch here. Burns checked in, and then for Houston, Harrell comes in for Anderson, and it's Gordon in for Trevor Ariza. And here's Harden, 13 points in the game. He kicks it to Nene. And some nice passing there by Houston. Williams can't get it to go.
Shocking, he bricked that one. That shot usually is money for him.
Payne passes to Zipser. From the wing. That's short off the rim.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Well, that's just not wise to take that shot in that situation. He'll think better of it next time around.
Now here's Gordon. 14 points from him the last game against Utah. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Butler. He's got 7. Pass to Laverne. Payne dishes to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. They get it back. Laverne. And Laverne throws it down.
Timeout. And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
But that's all about going back to the fundamentals. Defensive rebounding, you got to have it, especially when you're getting waxed.
Some changes for Chicago. Mirotic is checked in for Portis. Dwayne Wade comes in for Jimmy Butler. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Cameron Payne. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Decker's checked in. Rockets trail by 13. Gordon kicks to Nene. Back to Gordon. Inside. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Eric Gordon. Williams has got 5 points so far. Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Dishes it to Laverne. He feeds it to Wade. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Wade's got 5 points now this quarter. Rockets shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Rondo passes to Zips. Mirotic. Nene pulls it in. Nene's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Decker kicks to Gordon. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Talk about leading your target perfectly. Nice assist.
Chicago leading by 11. Pass to Zipser. Beyond the arc. Decker with the rebound. Rocket shooting at 51%. Really solid. To the paint. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The Rockets have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one misses. Chicago's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And again, Chicago, no good. Rockets trail by 9. Outside Williams. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. He dishes it to Nene. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw.
And he hasn't been able to get it going at the free throw line yet.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Nene nails both of them.
And he's had his troubles at the line tonight. Unfortunately, that's nothing new. Just glad he was able to convert right there.
Now, here's Wade. 12 points for him. Inside. And it's Laverne missing.
That was just textbook defense. As soon as he caught the ball, the D surrounded him.
Gordon kicks to Williams. Goes up from the top of the key. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Williams has got 7 points.
Ooh, shaky possession, but somehow he gets the shot to fall.
And Mirotic has it in the corner. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Bulls lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Fred Hoiberg. Coach, your team set the tone defensively in that first half. What stood out to you most at that end of the floor?
Just overall activity. We had active hands. We got a lot of deflections. That led to some run-out, easy baskets for us.
Coach, we'll see if they still have that energy in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of action so far in this one. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a 5-point lead. And we'll go to Kenny first. What'd you see out there?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago, a time-lapse view of all the traffic heading toward downtown. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You know, Mirotic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, how about that first half? He's already scored more points than he averages on the season.
Yeah, somewhat surprisingly. He's been looking for his own shot, but the defense has been daring him to do it, so we might as well let it fly.
Chicago leading by 5. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Chicago right now, Grant is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Portis in at the 4. Now Beverly after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. They set the pick. Passes it to Anderson. There's the triple. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Butler. Down low. Here's Lopez. The Rockets pull it in. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Stolen by Grant. Wade outside. Back to Grant. Stolen by Beverly. And he finishes the break with a lay-in. Beverly's got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for the Rockets.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it was controversial in Chicago, but the Bulls hired Fred Hoiberg to replace Tom Thibodeau. Hoiberg played for a decade in the NBA, and at Iowa State, he was the fastest coach in school history to reach 100 wins. In Chicago, guys, it seems he's loosened the reins a bit, giving the players a little more leeway to shoot with confidence and air it out offensively.
The players have responded. Thanks, David. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Lopez. Here's Beverly. Kicks it to Capella, and there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Anderson. And Houston again with the bucket.
What about the vision of Ariza just slashing the D apart with his passing? Kev, whenever I see Trevor Ariza out there, I can't help but think of how he came into the spotlight. He went from being a role player early to becoming a major part of teams after his stint with the Lakers. He said he learned a lot from playing with Kobe.
And Being with Ariza, part of his progression was natural, but he knows that he made a huge jump after he played with Kobe in L.A.
Well, I thought his quote about playing against Kobe was great. I mean, he said, the first time I played against Kobe, he scored 40 on me. The last time I guarded him, he scored 35, so I guess I got a little bit better. You know what? Great sense of humor. Just glad to see it.
Good on both.
All you need is just one game of watching James Harden, and it's easy to see why he's such a gifted scorer. He has no problem getting around players and into the teeth of a defense. Pretty much impossible to stay in front of him at all times.
Now, here's Butler. He has 7. Lopez kicks to Portis. 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Wade, and the shot is long. And Chris, as we know with Harden, it's only a prayer to stay in front of this guy. So crafty, so good, dead-eye shooter, difficult to defend.
And it's funny to think that when he came into the league from ASU, Harden was known mostly for his shooting. He has worked on his handles. Now he has the ability to drive. That's what's pushed him into elite player status. Harden can carry an offense alone with his scoring. That's no secret. A big part of why he's able to do that is because he's so gifted at getting to the line. The past couple of years, he's averaged more than 10 free throw attempts a game.
And however you feel about Harden getting to the line, whether you think he deserves it or oversells calls, you can't deny, Chris, that he is effective doing it.
Well, some may say it's a lot easier to shoulder an offensive load at the free throw line, but they may never have taken the physical beating that it takes to get to that line. You got to give Harden credit. He knows how to create contact and push the issue. Very crafty when he goes up for a shot. If he feels a defender is caught with his hand in the cookie jar, in other words, reaching in for the ball.
Now here's Butler. Portis, the pass to Butler. To the inside. Lets it go from 11, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Butler. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, after failing to hit on their first 3 attempts of the half, they finally got one to go there.
The kick out to Anderson. The pass to Harden. Right at the free throw line, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Total breakdown on defense there, but fortunately he missed out.
To the middle, stolen by Anderson. And it's Houston on the break. And here we go. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. On the free throw, no good.
Wow, and the big man Capella has proven to be a reliable role player, a strong physical presence who takes smart shots and contributes well on D.
Now, here's Grant. Lopez, a screen on Beverly. Grant dishes to Lopez. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for Chicago. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. Cameron Payne's checked in for the Bulls. Both free throws good from Lopez. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now Harden, 17 points in the game. And here's Anderson from the arc. Ariza kicks to Capella. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Payne kicks to Lopez. Feeds it to Wade. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Basket counts.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And when you take a look at Patrick Beverly, a bit of a late bloomer in that he didn't start his NBA career until he was 24 years old. He played in several leagues in Europe after his college days as a Razorback. He honed his game and won some hardware overseas before deciding to come to the NBA.
Now here's Payne. He has 5. Lopez outside to the paint. Looking to get back on track here. The Rockets pull it in.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And what confidence from Beverly squaring himself up as the pass was coming his way, so he was ready to fire.
Wade kicks to Lopez. They set the pick. Over to the wing. To halt the run. That one rolling around and rims out. Rockets leading by 7. Ariza, right side. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Capella. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That free throw, no good. Laverne, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. And he sinks the second. Bulls trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's a screen. Wade kicks to Laverne. And again, no good by Chicago.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Harden against Wade. Harden, no good.
As soon as he made his drive to the bucket, the defense jumped right in and prevented him from finishing that one.
Wade against Harden. Knocked loose. Stolen by Anderson. There's the feed to Harden. Unloads from 13. Here's Capella. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have the most buckets in transition since the All-Star break. In second, the Rockets.
You know, the NBA season is a marathon, but the way they played since the break, man, they're running a sprint. How about that transition offense?
First free throw is good, and the Bulls making a change here. Mirotic is checked in. Decker's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for Trevor Ariza. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Guard it.
Get out the court, Bulls!
And let's see some numbers here on Patrick Beverley. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's around 10 points per game, just over 2 steals and 6 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
Wade kicks to Mirotic. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Mirotic has got 15 points.
Great playmakers help everything run so smoothly. Excellent lead pass.
It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Butler from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Now just a 5-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, tough time to shoot the 3 there. On the move, in transition. Defender on him, but he was obviously feeling it.
Mirotic against Gordon. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
And the incredible determination. He wasn't going to be stopped there. Even though he wasn't as big as the defender, he took it right to him and got the job done.
Count that one. That's 12 points for Butler. Rockets leading by 5. Harden outside. They set the pick. Shot off the pick. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Wade against Harden. Wade kicks to Laverne. The offensive rebound.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Oh, no, you're right. It's selfish on his part to attempt that. Should have passed it back out and tried to get a better look.
Now, here's Decker. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 to shoot. Harden inside the three-point line. Harden missing again.
Well, after a terrific last quarter, he has looked utterly lost and down on himself. He can't get anything to go there. He can't get right.
Here's Butler. 12 points for him. Back to Mirotic. From outside, off the mark.
Ooh, can't believe he missed that one. I thought for sure that was going
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Even with the suffocating defense, Capella keeps his composure, sinking these interior looks rather effortlessly.
Both teams deciding to change it up. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. Bulls trail by 8. Outside Rondo. And Mirotic has it in the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, at his height, he can just rise up and get separation. And then, of course, the soft touch from distance.
Now here's Williams. He has 7. There's the dish to Harrell. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Harrell's got 6. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside Rondo, and Mirotic has it in the corner. No good on the triple. Houston leading by 7. Outside Williams. There's a good screen. Uncovered. Here's Capella. Doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Williams against Rondo. And stolen by Harrell. Outside Williams. Now here's Capella. He's got 16. Gordon the pass to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Laverne grabs the miss. Laverne's got 7 rebounds in the game.
If he can find himself out there, his team will be in fantastic shape to get this win.
It's stolen by Capella. And now here comes Williams leading the break. outside Gordon. 1:53 left here in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Releases, and there's the call on Lewis Williams. That's his first foul. Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. Nene, he's checked in for Houston. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Payne. He has 5. Grant, right side. Williams with the steal. On the wing, Gordon. Chicago grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Gordon's gone just 2 for 8 from the field, right there at 25%. And for a guy with a slight frame, Lou Williams can be one of the most aggressive players in the NBA, especially when driving to the basket.
And Kevin, I call it, he's a professional scorer.
Yes.
He can get streaky hot from beyond the arc, so you have to stay up on him. He puts the ball on the deck and uses his quickness to get past you. You almost always have to foul him to prevent him from getting to the basket, and he shoots a high percentage from the line.
Houston in the lead. There's the pick. He kicks to Decker. To the inside. Here's Nene. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. So far, he's missed 4 tries at the line, going 3 for 7. That's good from Nene. Lopez, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. And both free throws good for Nene. Bulls trail by 4.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
In situations like this, they don't necessarily have to rush the shot, but they should try to get a fast, easy look at the basket here.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Bulls have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. He's off on the first. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Lopez, a screen on Williams. Grant outside. Over to the left wing. Mirotic has a wide open look. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Here's Decker. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. And it's an 8-point Rocket lead. Grant. That one misses. And we've reached the end of the third. Houston on top. They're up by 8. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Fred Hoiberg in a recent huddle with his players.
All right, we got to be strong with the ball now, okay? They're in there slapping, digging anytime we get that thing in the paint.
Yeah, Fred Hoiberg looking to fight fire with fire, I guess, cautioning his guys about being tougher and together on defense and offense.
Yeah, I mean, when the other team is scratching and clawing, doing what it can to disrupt your rhythm, you need to try to match that energy on the other side.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Trevor Ariza. Williams is out there with Gordon. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Nene in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Bulls making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Beverly's checked in. And that one misses. Bulls trail by 10. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Portis. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
When he wasn't blocked out, he stayed with the play. You gotta love the effort.
And for Houston, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Gordon a screen. Back to Beverly. Houston moving it around. Here's Nene. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That one is off.
And forget about the miss for a moment and focus on the fact that he's done a great job putting pressure on the defense.
And he's good on the second. Bulls trail by 9. Grant with the ball. There's a good screen. Pass to Portis. Here's Wade. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
And Beverly kicks to Nene. Back to Beverly. And it's Anderson atop the key. Beyond the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
It appears as if he just spaced out temporarily there. Really an unfortunate turnover.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. Houston leading by 7. And here's Beverly. Dishes to Ariza. He feeds it to Gordon. Back to Ariza. Pass to Capella. Mirajic grabs the miss.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
That is phenomenal work down there in the thick of it. This is the kind of D you want to see from him every time down the court.
And here's Beverly. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Wade. Out to the right wing. Butler in the corner. Portis kicks to Butler. Gordon against Wade. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And you look over the career of Dwayne Wade. He was initially a slasher, but he's improved his shot and pull-up jumper immensely, and even has become a threat from deep if you give him space.
Thinking again about how Wade's skills have evolved over the years, his offensive game has grown immensely since his rookie season.
And it's why he will go down as one of the all-time greats. His work ethic in improving his game. Fantastic post-up player as a guard. Wade's ability to score in any fashion is what makes him one of the great closers in our game.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Jaren Grant. And the Rockets making a change here as well. James Harden, he's checked in for Gordon. Both free throws good from Wade. And a lot of players who play like Wade will have brief careers due to the stress it puts on their body. You know, Greg, Wade has had his share of injuries in his time in the NBA, but he is still putting up big numbers despite all the bumps and bruises.
That's a great point. Undersized guards take a beating when they are attacking the basket. Missed a lot of games, but he's been healthy when it matters most. He's also done a good job to adjust his game to be a danger when he's not barreling through the lane.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Anderson. He dishes it to Harden. Looking to end the drought. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two.
You gotta give it up for Harden. Simply one of the best players in the league at drawing contact on his shot.
The first one falls.
After being a little hesitant in the first, he looked much more intent on getting himself to the strike.
He hits both from the stripe.
We've seen it time and time again. Marksmanship from the line.
Bulls have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Payne kicks to Mirotic. Another three for Chicago.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
Well, no one is stepping up and making them beat them off the dribble. Until that happens, they'll continue to burn you from there.
Now here's Beverly, and stolen by Mirotic. The shot from 20 feet away, and Capella sends it back. Payne passes to Portis. Payne kicks to Mirotic. Shoots over Capella, and the Bulls tack on two more. Rockets trail by 3. Now Beverly. Passes it to Anderson. Free throw, good, Anderson. Both free throws good from Anderson. Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Wade kicks to Mirotic. Butler against Ariza. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Free throw, good, Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. Rockets trail by 3. Beverly up top. Harden dishes to Capella. Another miss by Houston. The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Knocks down the 3 ball.
But you got to D up perimeter early. I mean, if you don't, he will make you pay dearly.
Here's Payne. Softly drops in the floater. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Takes what the defense allows. Has that soft floater in his back pocket.
Harden outside. Capella. Back to Harden. And the pass to Beverly. Off target with his 3. The Bulls have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Now here's Payne. Back to Wade. It's Chicago with another bucket. Rockets trail by 4. There's a screen. Here's Beverly. Feeds it to Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Oh, and Harden scores the ball in so many ways with his jumper, off the drive, dunks, floaters. I mean, from way downtown. Pick your poison.
Now here's Payne. Wade passes to Mirotic. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. 31 points for Nikola Mirotic.
And until he cools off the ball in his hands.
Harden with it. Out to the wing. Here's Anderson. Payne grabs the board. Now the feed to Mirotic. And Mirotic throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
Now here's Payne. Mirotic's shot is off. The 3 from Harden, and good. Harden's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Rockets.
Oh, and that's his second 3-pointer this half. I mean, he's really cooking now.
And here's Payne. Pass to Portis, and it's Wade in the corner. And Capella sends it back.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Well, he holds the reins to this team, and we're seeing some examples, guys.
And that's the kind of take-charge leadership that every team desperately needs.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Mirotic. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 6. And Beverly kicks to Capella. Anderson the screen. Off the screen, and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, Capella is just fantastic at dunking it home, leaving no mistake on these kinds of chances near the hoop.
There's the pick. Butler in the corner. Pass to Portis. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by Houston. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
There's the dish to Harden. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Capella.
Great move to get to the... They're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
I mean, that's the right call. Make the defense get physical with you and pick up some fouls in the process. How about that assist? Accurate toss inside for the high percentage look.
Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Capella gets to Ariza. Offline with his three. The Bulls leading by 4. Payne in the post. Defended by Beverly. Payne's shot is good. Payne this quarter.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's Harden on the wing. Wade is covered. And the dunk by Capella.
You just love how Harden moves the rock. When a teammate is wide open, he gets it to him so fast.
And good that time. And that's now 19 points for Jimmy Butler.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Harden dishes to Beverly. They set the screen. Inside. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Butler. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's it for him.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
The Bulls making a switch here. Burns checked in. Harrell, he's checked in for the Rockets. Now Payne. He kicks it to Butler. And the Bulls with another miss.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Oh, trust me, he's kicking himself for that misfire. He knows he should have hit it after that tremendous pick gave him the necessary space to do so.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
It's showing off a really there, and that will add to their lead.
Wade against Harden. Over in the corner, Beverly. Anderson outside. 6 to shoot. So the wing on the left. Goes up the baseline. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Now here's Payne. Dishes it to Wade. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. And again, Chicago, no good. Here is Harden. He feeds it to Beverly. The three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And that is just a huge bucket from Beverly. I mean, he just has a knack for coming through in big ways for his squad.
There's the pick. Wade kicks to Butler. Down low, Laverne, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. The Bulls making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Love how Harden attacks the basket when he's close by. Just relentless and finding ways to get himself to the line.
Drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Love the aggression that Harden plays. Just goes all out.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Grant the pass to Wade. Fades. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots.
Oh, no, you're right. It's selfish on his part to attempt that. Should have passed it back out and tried to get a better look.
We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the Rockets making a change here. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or get the quick 2 and then a foul.
Oh, you're exactly right. But with time remaining, if they get a clean look from distance, I think they have to take it.
Beverly against Grant. Ariza. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. .12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're losing by 4. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And a quick bucket and a foul is really the only option at this point.
You're right, Greg, and just as important, they need to talk about who they want to foul. Plenty of things to consider here.
And here's Harden for three. Laverne grabs the miss. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Timeout called the Rockets. They're behind by 5. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
No, it's like a Rubik's Cube. I feel like they've tried a lot of different things all night, but just haven't cracked the code yet. And it's frustrating for them.
And the Rockets with possession here. Anderson. Offline. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Dwayne, you really got on the glass tonight. How did that happen?
Yeah, coach told me to rebound. I've been trying to rebound lately, so just trying to get down there and help our big guys out.
Well, you helped him in a big way, Dwayne. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game. Nikola Mirotic took the second half of this game by storm. Time and time again, he came up with huge plays for his team. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
Man, he gave him a big boost, and they probably didn't even know it was coming. This guy provides such great depth. He's an option that can come through whenever they need him, and they really need him tonight to put a stop to the losing streak.
His whole game tonight operating on another level, Ernie. And he wasn't just allowed to do whatever he wanted to do. He earned it. That's where the pride kicked in.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.